me, this one's going to go big.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be looking at this machine here for this video, which is Overload by Barcrest. We're on a 30p play, £25 jackpot AWP for this one, and it is emptyable. If you get good enough at this thing, you can empty it. I'm sort of there. I'm definitely not going to play this perfectly or optimally in this video, but that is not my intention. More than anything, it's going to be to show you kind of how you do it and give you hopefully kind of springboard to have a go at it for yourself, because it's a fascinating machine. You can see my stats up there, my long-term stats on this. I have just nudged it over 100%. This is my own machine here, my own play, and these are my own stats. It's had £1,464 into it and £1,467 out of it, for an RTP of 100.2%, but that does actually mean the machine is 237 quid down, and I am hoping that in this video I will be able to play this machine and still make money on it. It's set to 84%, it's running at just over 100%. I am hoping that I will still be able to make a profit on it. I have been practicing it quite a bit and I've got my eye with it reasonably well, and through this video, hopefully you will be able to see how the Emptier works, and like I say, have a go at it for yourself, because this is one of the most interesting and fun kind of machines that I've played with for quite some time. Before we get into the machine itself, I do just want to say thank you to the person who made the layout. It's Pootis Spencer over at Desert Island Fruits here. He was lucky. We can see there, he's saying himself, I was looking to give something back to the scene, and he decided to try and do some work on the available photos for this machine. And to give you an idea, the photos he was working with were of this kind of quality. As you can see, I mean, okay, they show you the machine, but you can see the perspective's all wrong. They've got flash burn and light burn on them and all that kind of thing. He worked away on this for quite some time. It was about 3 weeks he was working on this. I was one of the beta testers. He had a classic layout to work on as well. There's the classic. That's a really old classic. That's from back in the leaked days of, MFA v9.4, which was, what was it, 2003, 2004, something like that. An old Steve IR classic layout that he had to work from. A few people put in some input. As you can see there, it has culminated in the release thread here, and Pootis there giving a nice list of thank you. It just gives you an idea of how many different people and how many different inputs there can be to put a layout together. I was just one of the beta testers. That was all that I did really on this one. But there's the main thanks there, and of course to Wizard for the emulator itself. Which everything is predicated on Wizard. Wizard is no longer with us, but his emulator is. So thank you to everyone who made this one possible, and particularly to Pootis here, because you can see this is only his second ever layout. He made one layout right back in the day, very early days of Fruit Machine emulation, 2001, 2002. Made a rich and famous DX, and now 18 years later he's made his second layout, which is Overload by Barcrest. I had this machine, or this video rather, was kind of in the offing, and I was originally going to do it with that classic layout, but once I heard that there was a DX in the offing for it, I decided to sort of keep my powder dry until we had the DX to work with. So thank you to everyone on that list there for making this layout possible, and particularly to Pootis, because it is his layout and we'll be using this layout for this video. So what is the rub of the Emptier on this one? Well, basically it doesn't protect the barcode. This machine does not protect the barcode as well as it should, and the barcode has got a kind of trick on it where you can get a jackpot out of it 95% of the time. So that's the fundamentals of this. A, the barcode is a jackpot when the machine doesn't think it's a jackpot, so it doesn't protect it like a jackpot. And it doesn't protect itself. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how far over percentage this thing gets. It just doesn't protect itself from going into the feature, and it just doesn't protect itself from getting the barcode. It knows the barcode's there. It won't let you get it through really obvious means, like it won't let you just nudge it in or do 3 holds or do holds after nudges. So it does see it's there, and it protects, or it blocks it to an extent. But what you'll see in this video, hopefully, if we get some of the setups, is it just doesn't seem to see it on the feature, and you can trap it in all kinds of ways. So that's fundamentally what it comes down to. It was Dougsta who has kind of spent some time explaining this one to me in PMs. He's been quite patient, so I will say thank you to Dougsta as well. I was having some trouble with it. And I was trying to get too clever on the base game here, on the reels. You're not going to get the barcode on the reels, and don't try and sort of... It's a really weird one to explain, in that you can't set up for it particularly. You've almost got to, and this is a really shit way of explaining it, but you've almost got to kind of use the force on this one, because getting it set up in obvious ways simply will not work. So I think we're probably better off with a show don't tell here. Now I'm going to set myself off here from a bad spot. You can see here I'm not giving myself an easy task here. This machine is well over percentage. It needs to claw money back, and that's the other thing, by the way. If you don't play it like I'm going to try and play it here, it will take you to the cleaners. These are not free wins. It knows that it's paid these 25 quids out. It's not a happy machine, and you will see that, but it still just seems to be too willing to give features, and tie that in with the fact that the feature just isn't blocked. It doesn't do like an Alien, for example, where I think Spar on his real machine, there's a video on YouTube where he got his own Alien clone machine, the fucking Irish themed one, to want £76 for a feature. This doesn't do that. It keeps boarding. That's the thing about this. It never stops putting you on the board, and if you can get a little bit clever once you're on the board, you will hopefully be able... The idea is that you will be able to get jackpots out of it for less than they actually cost. Now, you can forget about kind of actually nudging them in or anything like that. That is not going to happen. That is not going to work. But it will generally let you gamble for one... See there, let me win that gamble there. It will generally let you win gambles up to the point where you are, or one before you're actually going to get a win on. See, now it's going to lose that gamble now, so I'm going to have to shuffle again. I've got no choice there. I'm going to have to shuffle again. Didn't work there. The way to get on the feature, by the way, is obviously... let's see if it holds there. It hasn't held. You can either get onto the trail that way, or you can fill any of the clocks up. In a way, filling the clock up is better, because if you want to go in on the yellow or the green trail by filling the clock up, that's a nice way of doing it. Oops, sorry, I've got my hand in the wrong place there. See, now, that, for example, I'll do that there. That's never going to work in a million years. Don't try and hold for the barcode like that. That gamble's going to lose because 3 nudges will. So we're going to shuffle. It might let me win a gamble here. Yeah, but there's no way on earth. Just forget about it. There's no way on earth it's going to let me win that gamble there. So we're going to shuffle. Can we get at least... Well, we can't... No, it's not going to let me win a gamble there either. I could have possibly shuffled again at that point. But do bear in mind that I am putting myself up against it here. I'm not giving myself an easy start on this one at all. I think we were a little way off there. But the main thing that you're trying to do, more than anything, is just get into the feature. But keeping an eye out for favourable holds that will get the barcode close-ish for you. That's going to be 1 nudge, and it's going to lose if I try and gamble, so we're going to have to shuffle there. That's going to be 1 nudge, obviously, so there's no point gambling because it's going to lose. We'll just have to shuffle. It does seem to be prone. I mean, we could hold them all there for a bonus, I suppose, but the mood the machine's in, it's going to be... I'd be very, very surprised if this puts us in. It'll probably be trail boost or something. Yeah, well... it'll give it a go. Well, you never know. I suspect this will lose. Oh, it has put us in for a... Now, we probably want, to be honest with you, we might actually be better off trying to lose this one because we're only 4 nudges away. So he's going to put us in there. We're going to have a high-low bonus. If it gives us a step, I'm gonna deliberately try and lose this, so I'm gonna go higher than a 9 and lose it. We haven't got any steps. That's a shame. We haven't got any steps. That is a shame. Oh dear, that's put us in a bad spot there, hasn't it? I suspect it's probably going to kill us now. Oh, well, there's no way it's going to land. The other possibility that we might get is power reels. Now, power reels is a 2... Oh, it's probably going to just kill me here. Yeah, that's going to have me, I think. Oh, you could almost... Now, it can't give me another power check because I've just had a power check. It cannot do 2 power checks on the trot. Now, this is a possibility. I want to collect 7 Seeker. There's a good chance here that it's going to lose down to power reels. So we're going to collect 7 Seeker. And it has. It's lost down to power reels. And here's a barcode. See, that's a 2 up, 2 down. That's why we got them in view like that. So there we are. There's a barcode. Now, the one that you want to take is 1, 2, 3. And you'll see it'll spin off the reel several times. And the idea is that you press the symbol that you want. What we're actually going to do here is stop it on another barcode. So we want a triple or a single there, a double there, or a triple or a single there. So you'll see what I mean when we take it. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then something that would make another barcode. So that there, you see there, and there we are. So a triple bar would make a barcode, and there is 25 quid. So let's go to current session stats. There we are. So you see there, I've put 9 quid in to get a £25 jackpot, and you can see there that that's going to put the machine even more over percentage. But can you see how I did that there? It wasn't trying to obviously get the barcode, and that's the last thing that fell into place for me. Because I actually went back to Dougsta in a PM and said, I'm not entirely sure that this is, you know, it'll let me do it to a point, but once it kind of gets to percentage-ish, it just won't really let you get it. And he kind of said, don't try and get too clever on the base game, because it's not going to let you get it set up on the sort of reels here. And it's not going to land on the square straight off. You've got to do things like that there. It just doesn't see. There's 2 things going on. It doesn't block the barcode as if it's a jackpot, and it also just doesn't understand things. And there's loads of them on this machine. It just didn't see there that losing the gamble from 7 Seeker down to power reels would give me the barcode. That one there, Rise and Fall, is a 1 up, 1 down super hold. The amount of times you can get it off that, you would not believe. When you can get the steps, it just doesn't see the danger from the steps. If you can get an extra life, you can get it trapped up near the top, because it can't go from power check to power check. There are so many little different things, so many little different ways of getting it. So let's just see if we can get a... I mean, obviously, I'm not... Oh, I thought it might let me... I'm not giving myself an easy job here, because I've deliberately taken this... I'm taking this on from the machine's already in a fairly bad mood. Now, one thing that I've learned, for example, is you might think that if I do that, I bet you £1 million it'll spin a number in there. I'll just show it to you. It will spin a number in there and it won't give me the bonus. Like that, and then it doesn't hold. So you can start to forget about any kind of... So we'll hold that there. We're just trying... See there, there's a double bar not far away. As much as anything, we are just trying to get into the feature. I mean, you could kind of argue that you want to hold that there, maybe, but generally speaking, you want to prioritise just getting numbers. I should be able to win a gamble there. Yeah, but there's I mean... Obviously, we do have... You can see there that we do have a barcode nearby, but there's no way it's going to let us... there's no way it's going to let us get it. Is it going to let us win another gamble there? It will let us win another gamble. So, is there potential for getting it set up on... No, there isn't really getting it. I mean, if we can get it, I think we'll shuffle it off there. So we've got a... But now then, let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got more nudges. So, oh, it's gonna put us in on there, isn't it? There's a chance we could get the jackpot here, isn't there? I think it's gonna be stupid enough with a high-low bonus. It's gonna be... So I think what we'll do here is get the... And it's going to give us there, so it's going to give us that. That should be a gimme for a jackpot. There you go. What a stupid machine. What a stupid, stupid machine. There we are. And we'll collect our 3 nudges. Can you believe it? It just doesn't... That's one of the rarer ones.
All systems go!
That's never going to repeat. Can you see there? So, I mean, by all means, just rewind the video a little bit to see what I did there. Now, the jackpot ones like that are a little bit rarer. You will not see the jackpot that often, but you can see how that one went in there. It is such a daft machine, this. I was talking to Dougsta about this on PMs, and there's a couple of people commenting on the thread that the conclusion seems to be here that Barcrest coders were just out of their depth a little bit with this one. This was not a particularly common machine, but people did know about it. The people who knew that you did it on the barcode. That's a shuffle there. Let's just collect that out. Knew that you did it on the barcode and that it could be emptied. Somebody did, I mean, that would potentially a long time to actually empty it, but someone did comment on the thread, the release thread over at Desert Island Fruits, that they remember getting an absolute kicking off this thing. Make no mistake, folks, that we wouldn't have got either of those 2 jackpots there without doing the little shimmy things that we did. Look at there, it's going up. It's return to player is going up. We're now at 102.57%. Let's see if we can get another one out of it. Sometimes it clams up. Sometimes it really does. I can potentially hold the one there. Sometimes it really does clam up on you and you can go 50 quid. It just will not seem to give you any kind of setup for a barcode or a jackpot rip. But then you might get 3 in quick succession. In that case, probably going to be in a really foul mood now. Sometimes it does just go into a mood where it wants to take some back. That's going to be 1 nudge. We're going to lose the gamble. You can see there that... if you're thinking the reels look a little bit ugly, one thing that I will say is that Pootis did put some nice reel gradients on. Can you see there? He's used some nice reel gradients in the layout itself. But what I've done to make it clearer, I've taken the reel gradients off. I've gone into edit mode and taken the reel gradients off. And what you can also do, you may not know this, if you press F10, you can make it so that you can see more of the reels like that. So I've taken the reel gradients off and I've pressed F10 to make it so that I can see more of the reels like so. So we're still just trying to get into the feature here. And we'll see what it gives us when we get there. The other thing, by the way, is that if you're on a no-hoper of a board, that there's just no chance of getting a barcode, by all means do just collect something. If you get up top somewhere and you think that there's absolutely no chance, it's going to kill not a power check, just collect a £5 or something like that, or just see if you can get maybe 7 set up or something like that. 5, 6, maybe the odd tenner. That'll be 1 nudge, obviously. We're not forcing it. This isn't a force. So on a no hoper board, if you're on a no hoper of a board, there is a treble up there, isn't there? By all means, do just collect something. And that's probably going to be... Oh, is it only going to give us... Well, I should be able to... I mean, what you'll find sometimes is it's worth just shuffling, because it will blindly just shuffle in. Well, it's given us a whole lot of nudges there for grapes, so we're going to have to go for that. But sometimes it will just blindly shuffle in the last number for the clock. I've seen it do that a few times. So we're 4 nudges away, and we've got a step. Can you see there? We've got 1 step. So we've got to think about these steps here. See what we can do with that. It's really going to want to kill us here, isn't it? I haven't got a bonus. I'm going to... With the gamble, by the way, is fair. I mean, I could step to there and get another step and then to go to bonus nudges, but then I'd be out of steps. I'm really... I mean, if I go higher than that, there's no reason not to go higher, I suppose. Now, what I could do here, and what I'm going to do, this may be wrong, But what I'm going to do is take that bonus there, because sometimes it just fucks up and gives you an extra life. Oh, restart chance, and I've used my step now as well. Power reels will do us. Oh. Now, see, now this is where, by the way, if it would have given me extra life, I've got to land on. I've actually got to land on nudges to use that bonus, by the way. If you have an extra life, you can use that thing where it can't bounce you to 2 power checks on the trot. Because when you've got an extra life, if you can get the barcode or the jackpot 1 nudge away, it loves to do power check, and then it'll try and use a bonus nudge square as a get out, but it can't do. It's going to kill me now, by the way. It will use the try and use the bonus nudgy square as a get out, oh dear, that's it, we're dead. You know what? It's possible I fucked up there, but try and get the barcode or the jackpot 1 nudge away. Oh, look at that! It has restarted. Then the bonus nudge square isn't a get out for it. After it'll take the extra life off you on a power check, and if you've got something 1 nudge away, the bonus nudgy square at that point. I've got no steps left. It's not gonna. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's going to be it. Alright, this is easy enough. I didn't just land on... Did I... Oh, you know what? I was so busy talking, I didn't just land on cash flow then and miss an opportunity to gamble down. I'm sorry if I did. That's the problem with talking. And oh dear, I'm not landing on anything. That's going to have me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced I didn't get something wrong there. So... I think you can see here, and this is, I'll just do a little bit more of play, because the mistake that I was making with this, you can see here as I'm playing that I'm not aggressively trying to get the barcode set up. I'm not trying too hard to get the barcode super close as I go into the feature. I'm just kind of holding numbers and almost hoping that the other stuff will kind of drop in. To an extent. Obviously you do what you can. That's going to lose, so I'm just going to shuffle that. But this is the mistake that I was making, and I went back to Dougsta and he said just play it a little bit more naturally, almost as if you're playing it as a normal punter, but then just be super... I mean, like, there's no point doing that. No point, because the machine is over percentage, is compensated, and it's not going to fall for 3 holds for the barcode, because it is aware of it in that regard. It's not going... So we're in there. We're definitely in. It's not going to give you holds after nudges, so don't think it's going to do it anything like that. So now you can see there that my feature entry, because I can get feature entry, because I've got a 3 there, so that's 1, 2, and it'll put me on nudges. So what I'm going to do here is hold 2 and 3. How far away is my triple? It's not that far away. Is that... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would leave me 6 nudges away. Or I could take a... Oh, that's worked out well. That's worked out well. There we are. Oh, find the one that... Oh, this could fuck us here, you know. This could actually fuck us here. So I can definitely get up to... I've got a horrible feeling that it's going to have me here. Oh, I could really, really do with a... I need a step. I need a step or so. All is not lost, but... I haven't got an extra life. I can't get a bonus. Oh, it's just like you stupid machine. Give me an extra life. That'll do it. Restart chance. That doesn't really help us. Will we get the restart chance? No. Oh, that was close. It's possible here, and I'm not claiming that I'm doing this perfectly. I'm not claiming it's... you may well be watching this if you know that machine, think, you know what, Degsy, you could have had this there if you'd have done X, Y, or Z. I completely accept that. I know that Dougsta's managed to get his up to... I think he sent me a screenshot, his long-term stats on this. After thousands of pounds through it, I think he's got it up to nearly 140%. To give you an idea. So I'm not doing that well, but you see that I'm still over, well over, I'm over 100%. It doesn't, I'm at the point now where every time I miss it, like I did there, I'm annoyed with myself because I don't know if that's even worth doing there, because I think I must have fucked something up. But it will not do. You see there, like just holding to get the bonus at 4 there. It's not going to want to put you in like that. So I might win one gamble there. No. You do get little dead patches. I'm slightly concerned that I may have fucked up on that last one. Well, we've definitely got a feature there, haven't we? So what's our best bet here now? There's 2 double bars on the middle reel, but we're as far away as we can be there, really, aren't we? So power reels. Rise and fall has got some potential here, hasn't it? And that will put us in. That will put us in there for rise and... Oh, no, because I need to nudge that one down one as well, don't I? It will sometimes... Well, I say sometimes. There's a pretty good chance, I think, that because I've already got the feature guaranteed, it might let me... I'm going to go for another gamble to get me set up for rise and fall. Oh, it didn't work. The idea was that I would have nudged that one down 1 and then that one down 1. And can you see there? I would have had a setup then for rise and fall. It's not that difficult to get to rise and fall. I was hoping it would let me out. A little gamble there. Risk another gout. Yeah, I mean, I might win another one. We'll just keep... Well, there we are. We've got a win, but what do we have there? Not much, really, to be honest. We have got 1 step, but there's just nothing here. We might just have to... You could not imagine... power reels will do us. Power reels is there. If we can get to power reels, 2 up, 2 down. So that's probably what we'll target here. We'll target getting to power reels. Now, no lose next is literally... So there's nothing I can do here, really. It can't kill... Literally can't kill me on this spin. I haven't got an extra life, so... Oh... So I can step to that, but then I'd have a fucking 7 to gamble on. My concern here is that it's going to give me a power check. Fuck. Ah. Oh, and there we go. Power reels were... I don't know. Could I have done something different there? Something better? Possibly. I had a couple of steps in reserve. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm still up on this one. My goal was to... My goal was to put money in to a machine that was over 100% and make a profit on. So I do have, by the way, I'll risk a gander. I've got I say lows. I've got quite a few that I was just straight bandy-camming as I was playing it last night. Literally just playing the machine. I didn't have me mic out or anything. But what I'll do is on the end of this video, I will put several examples of how I got the jackpot out of it last night, because I got quite a few. I managed to push its percentage up quite a bit last night as I was playing it, and I really do feel that I got my eye in with it reasonably well last night. But we'll see if we can just get 1 or 2 more out on this video here. So we've definitely got a feature here. And I've got to nudge away. There's nothing I can do about that, is there? I'm going to nudge away a power reel setup. There's not really anything I can do about that. The double is a way off. Might give me an extra nudge there. I wonder if it'll let me win again. No, it didn't. I should have possibly. So how far off are we? We've got a step. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 7 away from a barcode. We have got a step. What's it going to want to do here? So I could go... Shit number. I could go step to there and step again, but that's not really going to help us. But, oh, now extra life. That's a good one to have. So I've only got 1 step. And what did I say? It was 7, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't lose twice, by the way. You can't lose a high-low gamble twice on the trot. So what no, that's not going to work, is it? Power reels will do us, won't it? So that should do us, because I can't lose a high-low gamble twice on the trot. So that should do the trick. So we'll collect it there.
Stand by.
1, Oh no, I didn't. Oh. Sorry, I just pressed. This is the problem with rabbiting. I just pressed collect. Oh God, and I'm sorry about that. I'm off to the side here. I've got a slightly. I'm using. This is traditionally my online slots recording setup here, and I'm kind of offset, so I'm kind of at an angle to my keyboard. And I just pressed the wrong bloody button there. That was stupid. That should have been it. That's my own fault. That should have been it there. I'm sorry about that. I literally just pressed the wrong button there. That was really annoying. That should have been one. Okay, well, not much we can do about it now. That should have been one because it can't kill you twice on the trot with an extra life. Or it can't lose the high-low gamble twice. But we're doing okay. So that should be it. Let me just see if let's just try. Let's not fuck it up. That should be it, shouldn't it? Right, now this time let's press the right button. So I've got a life. So we go higher. Takes the life, and now I shouldn't be able to lose this gamble again. There we are, and now we collect it. This is what I should have done last time, but it's actually giving me this. And now we've got 2 up, 2 down for the barcode, you see? There it is. There we go. So now we go 1, 2, 3. And keep an eye out. No. No. Yes, there we are. And there's another jackpot. Right. Sorry, that was an absolute, just a complete mispress there. Literally just pressed the wrong button. That was very stupid. But you saw there that it didn't put that they were not complicated pieces. This is the thing. You saw what I did there. I had the life. I had 1 step. I had the barcode set up from Power Reels. Step to hit the top. It can't kill you twice on the same high-low gamble. Boom, Power Reels, jackpot. And if you're wondering about these, by the way, these are listed in the release thread. Let me just go back. So a lot of this stuff is here. Dougsta's given a little guide there. I'll put a link to this thread in the video description. Couple of little tricks there. So we've already said it cannot land you on power check twice in a row. Cannot kill you twice in a row on high-low gambles. So that's the one that I just used. If you need to do 2 gambles and you've got, if you need to gamble once and you've got an extra life, it will happen because it can't kill you twice. There's another one here as well, which is it won't allow you to collect the nudge column unless there's a win available. But if there's a setup where it's 6 nudges for barcode, 4 nudges for £1.60 and 3 nudges is no win. If you are on the 4 nudges square collecting gamble, if it loses, it will bizarrely nudge each reel down once and then let you continue from the 3 nudges square. So, and one other thing that you can do is you can collect nudges for a win. So you can collect 3 or 4 nudges, it'll bring the win in, but then let you carry on from that position on the board. So if collecting a smallish win, I'm sure I've done it with grapes, because you can see there that the grapes there's a grape just ahead of the double bar there, a grape just ahead of the treble bar, and a grape not far away from the single bar. And there's a grape there. So you can imagine that you can collect grapes and then it'll bring the barcode closer, things like that. So why did I not hold the one there? I pressed the wrong button again. This is a bit of a slightly weird position to be doing this in. Well, let's collect that out. And let's just have a look at our per session stats on a machine that was running at 100%, over 100% when I started. So you can see, let's just go to profit and loss. I've now made 32 quid. I'm 32 quid up on this session. And the machine now is running at 102%. We're £32 up on it overall. But more tellingly, the machine has got a drift of 276 quid. And yet we are still taking jackpots out of it. Let's just see if we can get one more. Hopefully you've got the idea here. We haven't had one of the rise and fall setups, have we? Which is a bit of a shame. Do keep an eye out for these clocks here. The clocks can be very important. And what I find quite often is when you're shuffling like this, it might Nah, it lost the gamble there, but the number of times that you can shuffle, have a little gamble, do a shuffle again, and it just doesn't seem to think about spinning in another number to fill up one of the clock faces there, and you'll find that the barcode is nearby. That kind of thing. There's a lot of feature entries just from having shuffles on the reels. Let's just see if we can get one more in the video. The main things to look out for: rise and fall, power reels, using your high-low bonuses, using your steps. You've seen that there. When you've got the extra life, it's stuff slightly outside of the straightforward landing on something or gambling for it. It will see that, but you can see there that there's a bonus off there, which is high-low skill, which is a skill stop on the high-low reel. You can get it set up with that quite. You see now that there, that looks like it would be a contender. Just hold reel 1 and reel 3, but if I do it, it's going to spin a number in on there and it won't hold again. I'm just doing that on the video here. I've given up trying for that one. It won't do it. It sees it. It's not going to happen. You've kind of got to get a little bit... You've always got to be a little bit sly with it. That's the thing. Let's see. We'll go for that there.
Activate.
And, well, we'll do... What for our chances here? Get the bonus. Oh, find the one. It's another one of these. Which just gives us another gamble, which doesn't really help us much. So that just gives us a 1 to gamble on now. I suppose we could do 2 more gambles off Invincible, but without an extra life, I'm not going to... The high-low gamble, by the way, is ridiculously fair. You would think it would stiff you on 2s and 11s and 3s and 10s when it needs to, but for some reason, it doesn't. It's bizarre. If you can get yourself on a... see, it can see the jackpot there. There's no way that this is going to happen. There's no way that this is going to happen. Oh, you stupid machine! Oh, there goes. But what it's going to do now is it's going to give itself the bloody get out clause. It's going to use the bonus nudgy square now to get out of jail. There goes the extra life. It's going to be... Oh! Well, I think there's a very good chance this will win. There you are. The cash overload. It fucked itself with the extra life there, didn't it? So we'll have that. It does happen, by the way. It will just sometimes. Dougsta suggested to me that it will just randomly sometimes cycle through, like a jackpot board or something like that. That one seemed to be, because I didn't really do anything particularly clever on that one. It just seems once in a while it kind of allows a natural high win or a natural jackpot board, even when it's on its ass. So there's our 25 quid. I would be expecting that to stop there. There we are, lose. So well, I can't really... I mean, it didn't use the get out. It could have... It had a get out of jail free card there with the life, and it didn't use it. So we're only 1 bonus nudge away from a bloody setup on Rise and Fall here, aren't we? So the best way to do this... Oh, find the 1 again. Was that maybe the wrong way round of doing that? Maybe I should have taken the... Because I don't really want to... See, if I take the step... I can set up Rise and Fall. But, it does make me... Oh, no, it's gone straight past it. And how many nudges away are we? Oh, well, we're not a million... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nudges away. I have got a step. I'm going to keep the step, I think. Nothing we can do there. Obviously, your power reels will do us as well. Oh, it's going to... Oh, dear, there was a power check in the... Ah, fuck. Right, again, you know what? Because the double bar is so far... Well, is it so far away? You know what? let's go in. It's not that far away by the time I'm on the board. Let's go into the feature. If I can get... Oh, dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I've got no bonus. I have got a step. Oh, that was a... That gives you an idea of how unhappy this machine is. You saw how kill happy it was there. How far off is the... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'm actually... You can see there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got no life. I could get a bonus. What? Shall we see if it wants to be... Sometimes it can be really, really stupid. And oh, it's put me there anyway. And I'm out of stuff now. Oh, you stupid thing. You stupid thing. There we are. It does do that. You can see there, it just didn't see that the barcode was there. I have seen it do that before, where it gives you pick a stack. So you saw there, never give up on a board. No, let me just concentrate. There we are. Sorry, you don't get very many chances. Sometimes it misses. About 1 in 20, it misses. So you saw there, that looked like a little bit of a no-hoper of a board there. I got something slightly wrong there, but not to worry. We got it in the end. We'll hold that. No. So let's collect out that 25 quid. I mean, hopefully you have seen... Let's collect that out and see how we've done. So you can see there, I've had 1 jackpot, I think. We've had 1 top, which just seems to be the board that comes round every so often where it will give you a jackpot, even if it's way behind percentage. Everything else has been off the barcode. So you can see there, what did I say at the start of this video? I said, I think I can walk away from this machine in profit. It was running at just over 100% when I started, and I've won 31 quid on it, and I have made mistakes. I'm not pretending for a second that I haven't made mistakes, and the RTP of the machine now has increased. At the start of this video, it was just over 100%. It's now at 102.18%, and that is with me not getting it perfect. I definitely made... There was a couple of mistakes that I definitely made, and I'm sure a better player than me could have probably turned a couple of them boards into barcode boards as well. I'm still learning with it. Every time I play it, I learn something new. And it will do nonsensical stuff like that there, where it just, for whatever reason, when it gave me the picker stack off the power check, it's like the code just doesn't check to see what's there. It just didn't see that. Like it was prepared maybe to give me a fiver or whatever was available on power reels, but it just didn't check. Like it didn't consider that, I don't know, that during the board, that value had become a barcode, and then with the barcode being a jackpot 95% of the time, you can see how it leaves itself wide open. So I hope I've shown you enough there for you to have a crack at this yourself, and I would really recommend you have a go at this. This is one of the... I was playing this for hours last night. Once you start to get... And I'm not there yet. I know I'm still making mistakes, but once you start to play around with this one, and really understand all the different ways that you can trap it and all the different ways it gets itself into trouble, the sort of replayability of this machine is almost endless. And this is one of those that I can see myself loading up time and time again and just basically doing what I've done in this video. I'll make a note of where it's at when I load it in, and my goal for the session will be to have, by the time when I close this layout down, the machine is going to be more over percentage than when I started. And I cannot stress enough that if you play this machine normally, because I tried this last night as well, I took a copy of the layout and just played it off without focusing solely on trying to get the barcode setups, it will rinse you. It will take you to the fucking cleaners. It is compensated. It knows it's over percentage. And if you just play it inverted commas normally, it will rip you a new one. So it does, make no mistake, it does want to get that, where are we? Sorry. It does want to get that 283 quid back. It's compensated, it knows it's over percentage, but for whatever reason, the code just does not protect it against those barcode setups. And you can see there that even a player who's not particularly good, which I've never pretended to be, even I can now walk up to this machine and time again get the thing further over percentage than it was when I started. So what I'm going to do, I'll wrap up the commentary on this one, but what I'll do is I'll just throw a few video clips of some of the bandicams that I caught from last night so you can see a few more of the setups and really get a feel for how you can get this machine. I would respectfully suggest that you have a go at this yourself. I would say this is one of the most interesting machines I have ever played, because you're not going for a single kind of cheesy setup or a single kind of cheesy method. You know, like the flickers, for example, which is, I mean, once you've gone round the flickers a couple of times in the emulator, there's nothing to them, really. I mean, you can write the flicker method down on the back of a bloody fag packet, can't you? There's not much to the flicker method, whereas this, there is no method per se. It's taking all those little pieces of information, and I would say again, they're all in this kind of thread there. Pretty much all you need is in that thread there. It's taking all those pieces of information and applying them to playing the machine and learning it for yourself, and learning the little rhythm of what works and what doesn't, and the kind of things that the machine will do that make absolutely no sense. Like it just giving me that picker stack there when it just seemed to have no idea that it was basically giving me a jackpot. Anyway, I'm going to stop flanneling, but respectfully give this one a go, because it's a really fascinating machine to play. And thank you again once more to Pootis, because we've now got, for this quite rare and very unusual machine, we've now got a great DX as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will catch up with you next time. And as ever, for all Fruit Machine emulation content on the channel going forward, this video is dedicated to the memory of Chris Wren. And that is goodbye for now. See you next time.
One, two, three.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate. Bonus.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Emergency. 1, 2. Emergency. Bonus. 1, 2, 3. Emergency.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate. Bonus.
Acknowledged.
Stand by. Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Bonus. One, two.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate.
Acknowledged.
Stand by. Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate.
Acknowledged.
Stand by. Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate. Bonus.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. One, two, three.
All systems go!
Acknowledged.
Stand by. Enter access code. Accessed and ready. One, two.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready. Activate.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready.
Activate.
Acknowledged.
Stand by.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready.
Activate. Activate.
Acknowledged.
Enter access code. Accessed and ready.